Alright folks, welcome to another beer review. Captain Greasy Fringe calling in for duty, and it's absolutely glorious day, bank holiday Monday, and yeah, I felt like having maybe one or two beers today. Can't have too many because it's work tomorrow, although I think I will treat myself to a lovely Persistence Izutal stout from Cloudwater. So don't know why I told you that. Anyway, it's been a long time since we've been to Newbarns, and this is a can. First of all, beautifully designed can. I've been really enjoying, even though I've not been drinking many Newbarns beers, I'm really liking their artwork that they're going for. But this is the Frühlingsbier, which is a spring lager, unfiltered lager, clocking in at 5% ABV. Style is sort of like what the Germans call a leicht beer, but I would have thought that would have been a lower ABV sort of thing, so I'm not too sure what exactly this is, to be honest. Although from the photos I've seen on Untappd, it's very, very pale, and of course unfiltered, so should be very good and perfect, he hopes, for a day like this. So let's see what we get in the glass. Don't want to be too advantageous with the pour, that's not the right word to use, but carry on. And yeah, beer in the glass then. Looks a bit darker from what I'm seeing on my iPhone screen than it actually is looking at the beer directly. But a really nice pale golden colour. You could definitely tell it's an unfiltered lager. Very much lighter than most lagers you would expect. One finger's worth of a nice white, compact, fluffy, foamy head. Certainly looking good so far. Well, we've got room to put my nose in. Let's give it a sniff. I was going to try and make it funny. I usually put my foot in, but it just doesn't matter. Let's just give it a sniff. Very light, bready, crackery, biscuity malt profile. A little bit of a herbal grassiness there. Very slight, subtle, fruity, citrusy aroma. But yeah, there's really not much to it, but I mean that in a very, very nice way. Very pleasant smelling beer, and you're getting that slightly damp, subtle musk aroma as well. But yeah, on the nose, it just smells like a nice light lager, really. Let's see what it tastes like. Prost. Oh yeah. Oh my word. Instantly. Perfect. Perfect for this weather. Nice carbonation, relatively light body, still full of character. Oh man, it's just as soon as that beer hits your mouth, the malts are singing in this. It's crisp, very light again, but really takes me back to drinking in beer gardens in Germany. What an experience that is, by the way. Yeah, do you know what? It's not an exciting beer. It's not going to make you reimagine, you know, the concept of beer or anything like that. It's just doing its job. almost borders into that slightly more hoppier Pilsner side of things, especially with the light crisp mouthfeel and malt profile. Look at that, it's a bit hazier now. Does it add any more sort of like earthiness or depth to the beer? Once it's all in there, the mouthfeel slightly smoothens, but that's probably the power of suggestion coming into play. Much like when I took that first sip, absolutely perfect for the day right now. This place and time. I mean, don't get me wrong, it could be the height of winter and they'd release this and you've got a damn fine. Tastes more sessionable than it actually is easy drinking crisp lager. Very, very authentic. Very, very authentic tasting. Which I think is so important when, and frankly, most UK breweries who do brew lagers, even on a semi-regular basis, know how to do it. I've yet to, in like recent years, yet to have like a genuinely bad UK brewed craft lager. I mean, one that's really tickling me at the moment is the one that's in Asda from Utopia, part of like the collaboration series that Asda have done with some breweries. And then of course you've got Felton's available in 4-packs as well. So, you know, I've got my beer selection sorted for the summer. For when we eventually get a barbecue sorted, get that very small circle of people that I think you call friends. It's a bit of an alien concept to me. Round, or go around to their houses, that sort of thing. And yeah, it's, I would, if this was dead accessible to me, probably is, I could probably order direct from Newbarns and other online retailers. But do you know what? If I didn't have other options I can, you know, get pretty much within 20 to 30 minute walk away, I would happily stock up my fridge with this. I mean, don't get me wrong, if we're getting lagers, it's the Augustiner lager beer hell, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. But this is sort of like, again, much easier to drink and just perfect for this time of year. But what cold beer isn't? Let's be honest. I'm not really looking to have an overly hoppy summer. I am more than content with selecting a few well brewed lagers, and that will do me fine. And what I'm trying to say is, this to me is going to be in that bracket. And yeah, Newbarns, we know that they brew these beers extremely well. And the Italian Pilsner that I had the other night, which I didn't review, I was drinking that as part of drowning my sorrows at a woeful Everton performance, and essentially us gifting Tottenham safety when I really wanted Tottenham to go down and West Ham to stay up. But hey ho, it is what it is. And what this is an absolutely damn fine beer. Absolutely perfect. If you're doing a beer order and you see that available, pick up four or six, or however many. Get your smoker on, your barbecue or your outdoor pizza oven, whatever. Perfect for when you've cut the grass. It's just one of those perfect beers for this time of year. But I could drink this all the time. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. It feels much lighter than the ABV suggests, so you will get carried away. But yeah, fantastic stuff. Newbarns, knock it out the park once again. So if you tried it, let me know your thoughts, opinions down below. And yeah, I've got a few Newbarns beers on the channel. It's one of those breweries, because I did the Donzoko Northern Helles review like a few days ago, and I actually looked at my videos, and I've probably only ever done like 4 Donzoko reviews over the space of like, I think the first one was like 7 years ago or something like that. And that's just criminal, because they brew fantastic beer, and I think it's a similar situation with Newbarns on the channel. There's just these breweries that I really enjoy, but I've hardly got any reviews of them on the channel. So I think next time I do a beer order, I may do a direct, you know, sale from a brewery, and then just revisit a brewery that I've not really drank much from for a while. And with it being, you know, summer around the corner, because I think we're still technically in spring, then, you know, stocking up on your lagers. Donzoko and Newbarns, 2 of the best options. We've got Utopia as well. I don't know if Baybrook still going, or Braybrook still going. Yeah, lovely stuff. Anyway, World Cup's here as well, so anybody else can't be fucking arsed with the World Cup. Yeah, perfect for your World Cup parties. And I don't know if did Scotland qualify, but I would happily, they'd be my choice to represent me. Anyway, I'll shut up now. Thank you for watching. Take care. Stay safe. I was gonna say I was gonna enjoy the rest of that in the garden, but it's nearly finished. But yeah, thank you for watching. Take care. Stay safe. Bye.